5 of the best piece control moves in Chapter 3 Fortnite, that's what we're going to cover today. For those who don't know me, I'm Zulushi, and let's get right into the video. Piece control is the simple concept of preemptively placing builds around your opponent so they cannot place their own. If you control the building pieces around your opponent, you can get off quick shots, avoid 50-50s, and finish off fights quickly. The moves I'm going to show you aren't insanely advanced or technical, but they're the ones that you're most likely to use in a real game. Here we go. Number 1, let's call it the side box. For this move, you're going to predict which side of the box your opponent's going to edit out on, and then box them starting with cones and then walls. Make sure to also hide behind a right-hand peak so your opponent can't get a shot off. Number 2, the under ramp box. You should use this technique when you have a ramp and floor over an opponent. Just edit the ramp and floor and place walls to prevent your opponent from going anywhere. You can also use the ramp that you're standing on as a right-hand peak. Number 3, we have the side jump box. This move is super helpful for catching players who've ramped above you. As you side jump, place a cone, wall, and then catch yourself and finish the box through a right-hand peak. Number 4, we'll call this one the top-down box. When you're on top of an opponent's box, try to predict where they're going to edit out and pre-box them like so. This technique has been around for a while, so your opponent might expect it and try to pre-fire you. As long as you're not over-peaking, you should be able to get a shot off and avoid taking damage. Last up, at number 5, we have the high wall box. This one's my favorite. For this technique, place a high wall and then a cone through a window edit and finish off the box with walls. It's important to note that you don't need to full box somebody every single time you piece control. For example, I'm not going to go for this left wall when I have a clear shot on my opponent. You can also use this technique with high walls to either side and get quick shots off. Notice again how I don't bother finishing off the box and instead shoot right after I catch him under the cone. Here's a quick bonus technique for when your opponent's on top of your cone and floor. From underneath, double edit, jump, place a wall, cone, and the rest of the walls, and you should have your opponent fully boxed. From there, just take a smart peek, and you should have yourself an easy elim. You guys have to keep in mind that all of these moves are almost completely useless if you take a 50-50 right after you piece up your opponent. I see so many kids fully piece an opponent and yell, "Full piece!" just to jump into a box and lose a 50-50. So don't take the 50-50. So what's the best way to practice these piece control moves, you might ask? Easy. Raiders piece control map. This map gives you unlimited practice to almost every single piece control situation you can think of, and some far more advanced than the moves I showed you in this video. However, I'd suggest mastering the simple piece control moves first, as you're far more likely to use them in a real game where you have higher ping and more delay. I'm not going to go into detail on this map because that would take too long, but you can shoot any of the numbers above each drill for a basic tutorial. That is it for today's video, and I hope I could help some of you out. Right now, I'm trying to get my stream poppin', so drop by if you want to hang out and join my community. You know the deal, like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and use code Zulushi in the item shop to support me. See you later.